December 20th. So the shepherds hurried off and found Mary and Joseph and the baby, who was lying in the manger. When they had seen him, they spread the word concerning what had been told them about this child. All who heard it were amazed at what the shepherds said to them. Luke 2:16-18. The shepherds responded immediately to the angel's message. They said to one another, "Let's go to Bethlehem and see this thing that has happened, which the Lord has told us about." Let's consider 4 questions in today's devotion. 1. What did the shepherds leave behind in their search for Jesus? They left their flocks in the fields, their sheep, which were very valuable. In effect, they diverted from their work, their livelihood, that which occupied most of their time, energy, and attention. They also left behind the fear that they felt when they saw the angel, as well as any perfectly reasonable doubts they may have had about what they had been told. 2. How did the shepherds respond to the message? The shepherds chose to seek out the Messiah, even though they had not been specifically instructed to do so. The message of the angels had stirred in them a desire, and they responded in the best way possible. They hurried off to Bethlehem, and we see in those words a sense of urgency to their quest. This was not a casual response, but one that was intentional and important to them. They didn't take their flocks with them, thus leaving behind anything that might distract them in their search. 3. How did the shepherds respond to Jesus? They saw Jesus neither dismissing the angel's message nor believing blindly, but verifying for themselves. As they beheld the baby in a manger wrapped in swaddling clothes, they were fulfilling their function of inspecting the Passover lamb. Then they spread the word about Jesus. The shepherds could not contain the good news, and they testified about all that they had seen and heard. In a very real sense, the shepherds were the first evangelists. 4. What did the shepherds take back with them? They returned to the routine of their lives, but it was not the same anymore. The pastures and the sheep and the work were just as they had been before, but the shepherds had changed. They took back with them a sense of wonder, glorifying and praising God for everything. I wonder if some of these shepherds were still around 33 years later and remembered these events when Jesus was crucified. Did they know that the man on the cross was the baby they had seen in a manger? I would like to believe so. God wants to reveal Himself to you afresh in the midst of the busyness and routine of this Christmas season. He is inviting you to seek Him, leaving behind the things that will distract. How will you respond? Will you finish this season with a sense of wonder? Today's decree: we will seek Jesus afresh, leaving behind all that distracts, spreading the good news, and receiving a renewed sense of wonder.